We'll call to order the Metropolitan Area Planning Commission meeting for Thursday, February 4th. Just one reminder that for those of you who are attending virtually, remember to unmute your microphone before speaking. And for those of us in the chambers, we need to remember to speak into the microphone even though we have feedback. At this point, I request I'd like to have the opening comments, please.
That's unnerving.
Yeah.
Before we begin the agenda, the Wichita-Sedgwick County Metropolitan Area Planning Commission and the Wichita-Sedgwick County Board of Zoning Appeals would like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to this public hearing. For those at Century 2, copies of the agenda for today's meeting, the public hearing procedure and Planning Department staff reports on all agenda items are available in the lobby. The Planning Commission's and the BZA's bylaws limit the applicant on a zoning, subdivision, or variance application and his or her representative to a total of 10 minutes of speaking time at the start of the hearing on that item, plus up to 2 minutes at the conclusion of that hearing. All other persons wishing to speak on agenda items are limited to 3 minutes per person. However, if they feel that it is needed and justified, the chairman may extend these times by up to 2 minutes. All speakers are requested to state his or her name and address for the record when beginning to speak. When you are finished speaking, please share your name, address, and the case number on the sheet provided in the room or the GoToMeeting comments box. This will enable staff to notify you if there are any additional proceedings concerning that item. Please note that all written and visual materials you present to the Commission and the Board will be retained by the Secretary as part of the official record. If you are not speaking but you wish to be notified about future proceedings on a particular case, please provide your contact information to the Planning Department. The Planning Commission and the Board are interested in hearing the views of all persons who wish to express themselves on the agenda items. However, we ask that all speakers please be as courteous and concise as possible and avoid long repetitions of facts or opinions which have already been stated. For your information, the Wichita City Council has adopted a policy for all city zoning items. A copy of this policy is available from the planning staff. The City Council relies on a written record of the Planning Commission hearings and does not conduct its own additional public hearings on these items. The decision of the BZA is final. Any appeal of a decision of the BZA is to district court.
Okay. Hey, just a note here. I got a text from one of the commissioners, and they were saying that the announcements that we just played were not able to be heard at the beginning, but as they progressed, they got a little bit better, but they were still very low volume. So I don't know if you might want to look into that, just an FYI.
I'll go back and check with Mr. Tyler.
Okay, thank you. At this point, we will go to the agenda. We have the approval for our MAPC meeting on January 21st, and I show that McKay, Foster, and Gross were not present.
Move for approval.
It's been moved by Mr. Hartman, second by Mr. Warren and Mr. Foster.
Just have a few corrections I'll pass along to staff.
Okay.
Just note a few corrections I'll pass along to staff.
Okay, thank you. It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes as with the corrections that Mr. Foster is going to present to staff. If there are no further comments or questions, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carries, and I'm not sure what our 12-0. Okay.
3 abstentions.
And yeah, 903 on this one. Okay, we'll go to the subdivision committee recommendations. First item is subdivision, or final plat for Biltmore Estates, which would be sub 2020-00047. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? Hearing none. Is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
Can't hear.
No one at,
Okay, no one at Century 2, thank you. Is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Biltmore Estates Edition. Hearing none, we'll take this on consent. Next case is subdivision 2020-00049. It's a revised final plat of Craft Edition. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? Hearing none, is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
no one at Century 2.
Thank you. Is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case, the revised final plat of Craft Edition? Hearing none, we'll take that one on consent. Next case is subdivision 2020-00069. It's a one-step final plat for Fox Lake Edition. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? Hearing none, is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
No one at Century 2.
Thank you. And is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Fox Lake Edition. Hearing none, we'll take this on consent. Next up, we have subdivision 2020-00070. It's a one-step final plat for Heaton Edition. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? No one. Is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
No one at Century 2.
Thank you. Is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Heaton Edition. Hearing none, we'll take that on consent. Next case is subdivision 2020-00071, a one-step final plat for Amadon Acres Edition. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? No one. Is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
No one at Century 2.
Thank you. And is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case, Amadon Acres Edition? There's no one, so we will take this one on consent. Next case is subdivision 2021-00001. Final plat of Castaways Second Edition. Is there anyone at on the commission that would like to hear this case? No one. Is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
No one at Century 2.
Thank you. Is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Castaways Second Edition. Hearing none, we'll take that case on consent.
Move for approval for items.
Chairman, motion to approve 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26.
Moved by Mr. Blick, second by Mr. Hartman, to approve cases 21 through 26. Are there any questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carries unanimously. Moving on to vacation items, we have vacation 2020-00053. It's a vacation of a platted street right-of-way, generally located at 29th Street North and Greenwich Road. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? There's no one. Is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
No one at Century 2.
Thank you. And is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Hearing none. We'll take this one on consent.
Move for approval for item 3.1.
Second.
It's been moved by Mr. Hartman and second by Mr. Bill Johnson to approve this case. Are there any questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed, nay. Motion carries unanimously. Moving on to our public hearing, we've got a conditional use 2020-00039 for a rock crushing operation in limited industrial zoning, generally located MacArthur and West Street, backing up to the Mitch Mitchell floodway. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? Hearing none, is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
There is no one in Century 2.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Hearing none, we'll take this on consent. Next case is conditional 2020-00041. It's a conditional use for ancillary parking on property zoned B multifamily residential. It's on the rear of 2027 North Broadway Avenue. Is there anyone on the commission that would like to hear this case? Hearing none, is there anyone at Century 2 that would like to hear this case?
No one in Century 2.
Thank you. Is there anyone virtually that would like to hear this case? Hearing none, we will take this case on consent.
Did we hear somebody?
Okay.
Somebody's waving, trying to.
Is there anyone that would like to hear this case for ancillary parking on property zoned B multifamily? Okay.
No, she got her microphone.
This is Carmen Garcia with Connie's Mexico Cafe. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say yes on hearing on this or not.
Yeah, you're the applicant, ma'am, and there is nobody that's needing to hear the case, so it will undoubtedly be approved by consent.
It'll be approved. I move to approve agenda items 4.1 and 4.2.
Second.
It's been moved by Ms. Miles, second by Mr. Florence, to approve items 4.1, 4.2. Any questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion carries unanimously. And we have no non-public hearing items. The other thing we have to do is approve the 2021 calendar. This one kind of slipped through the leaving and arriving of people and positions, and so I'll turn it over to Mr. Wadle on this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And yes, I'm the one responsible for not getting this to you in a timely manner, but I do appreciate you, the opportunity to bring it before you today. It has been posted on our website. I believe that copies have been distributed, hopefully. If not, we can share it on the screen. But this is an opportunity to see if you have any questions, any comments about it. And if you are in favor of it, we would appreciate you simply endorsing it or passing a motion to indicate that you approve of it.
Okay, do we have, yes, Mr. Foster has a comment.
Question, what do the asterisks mean? Mine is red asterisks on some of the dates.
Yes, I believe that that's because to indicate that we've got some adjustments there due to some of the holidays. Let me pull up a calendar real quick to compare.
H is different.
Yeah, there are H's on there.
There's HH, but nothing for asterisks.
Yeah, we've got March 29th on there. I'm looking at it and I see that there are red asterisks on March 29th, October 8th.
November 8th.
Yes, and I see that one of them is because we've moved it because of a holiday. The closing date is not on a Monday. I'm not exactly sure why there's an asterisk on March 29th, and that is something we can update and revise on the published version.
That's all, just wanted a clarification. I don't, like I said, I have no clue what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sir, let me, what I'll do is I'll get with staff and we'll get that updated to indicate what those are. It was, and I've just been indicated by staff, it was a change. It was a change from a previous published date on a previous version of the calendar.
Okay.
Betsy just indicated that.
Okay. All righty, so it's not happy hour. So, okay, so we have the calendar before us. Are there any other questions concerning the calendar?
You need a motion?
I would like one, please.
Move to approve as presented.
I move for approval.
Okay, the motion was made by Mr. Joe Johnson to approve, second by Mr. Warren. Any questions or other comments on the motion? Hearing none.
Mr. Blick.
Yes, Mr. Blick.
I just wanted to say I really appreciate the staff from all the way from just presenting all the documentation through email or in person, all the way up into the presenters. I know last year was pretty challenging with COVID and what's going on this year. And with all the technical, with doing everything, I really appreciate our staff being able to be patient with us during this and then also being able to help us out. So just wanted to say that.
Thank you, Mr. Blick. Appreciate that.
I concur.
So did we have a motion on the floor? All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Motion carries unanimously. And yes, I would like to also thank the staff for everything that you do. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Great
And
job.
with that,
Unfortunately, Mary will always reside at Century 2 in my mind.
I guess I'm playing Mary today.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, but yes.
Mike, you're getting better every meeting.
thank you. All right, we are adjourned.